Hello, hello, welcome back to another stream of Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. This time we don't start the stream straight after the last stream ended. I decided to do some minor stuff before starting this stream. Meanwhile, our little farm is growing some crops. And our cattle is fine. And we will continue our journey as the Dragonborn. In my head, right after the Dragonborn decided to ignore his destiny, he is now in the process of eventually accepting his destiny, and this starts with retracing his steps back to Helgen. And from there on out, helping out the people of Skyrim and realizing that he is meant
enough, I suppose. Lead the way.
to maybe answer the call to action he was given. Okay. Here we go. To adventure. I still have the same setup as before, just the one screen on the computer, and I use my smartphone as a hotspot modem and a second screen to keep an eye on the chat. I guess now that the situation outside is getting better, I can go out and acquire the gear and setup I need to make more stuff. I feel this is still slightly a bit laggy. We are back to where it started, Helgen. Ruins of Helgen. Full of bandits. Show me what you got. Really a different perspective. I'm assuming they're... yeah, the other side. Open the gates already. I kind of wish that in the base game there would be some sort of quest that would enable the player to reconstruct Helgen. I believe there is actually a mod that allows you to do that. Unfortunately, I am unaware what the mod's name is. But I'm pretty sure there's one that does just that. Like a side quest that allows you to rebuild Helgen. It's one of my favorite style of quests to rebuild. First level of Foos is not too bad. Okay, I'm gonna have to cheat a little bit already, which is unfortunate. For now, health, I guess. We're doing fine. Recovery is nice. We will be needing as much magicka as... okay, that's fine. Eventually we go back to this one then. Look at there, Fando.
Easily blocked.
Okay.
Disgrace to your own.
I really do enjoy this team up between Dragonborn and Fando. All right. Open this door as well. I think this is the door that, yeah, should go north, downhill, yeah. But yeah, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by those bandits. There are a couple of games that do that very well, like reconstruction quests, where there's like a town or a city that is destroyed. By story events, and through some quests you can rebuild the town slash city. And one of them that I recently played last year for the first time in Xenoblade Chronicles, the HD remaster version for Switch, it has just that. One of the side quests is to actually rebuild a whole city that was destroyed by seemingly the antagonistic forces. really enjoy that quest. I wish more games would do that. Okay, let's go. This should not be bad. We're resistant to frost. But this enemy annoying after she summons extra helpers. And right now we are not doing very well. We're out of stamina. Oh. Thank God for Fandel. What is happening with this one? Okay. It is not happening then. And this is another dungeon that has two entrances, south-north. We will be coming from the other side over here, straight to the side quest we are doing right now. Picking up some gold, because although we still have a little bit to go before we reach adept levels from our magic schools, we will be needing money to get some soul gems in order to enchant our armor, because I am not gonna quite yet change gear. I'm going to keep the gear I have for a couple of more episodes, which means I'm going to have to at least enchant the gear we have. Okay. So we are to stand a chance with the challenges ahead. Not enough. It's fine. Sometimes it feels kinda funny. The last words they choose to utter, considering what ends up happening. Okay. Face off a slightly stronger foe. But it should be fine. luckily for us, it gets stuck right at the entrance. Let's give some space for our other two allies to do some damage. Insane amount of damage that is from him if we're not careful. Especially if we don't have the stats, I guess. Okay. Ah. Opportunity for some healing magic.
That's some sort of healing spell?
Mm-hmm. It is. Incidentally, if anyone is curious about the actual literature that you can do while roaming across Skyrim, there is a pretty funny video on YouTube. It's quite long, but it's a video from someone who actually read all the books that are in Skyrim. BDG Unravels Skyrim Literature, something like that. It's from Polygon, on the Polygon YouTube channel. And it's very informative and hilarious, pretty funny. I recommend that video. And it's kind of a long-running series that I think it just concluded at the end of last year or the beginning of this year. But it has like episodes about the utility of Mega Man characters, the sex appeal of Castlevania enemies, OSHA regulations in Smash Bros stages. It's pretty hilarious. War crimes in the war between Mario and Bowser, if I remember correctly. It's worth the watch. Very funny stuff. Jeremy Soule, is that his name? Composer for the Elder Scrolls games. I hope he returns for Elder Scrolls 6, right? Because these games without his music, I don't know if they can survive. Not to be too over dramatic.
Would you look at that?
Well, yeah, I guess. Quite the view if the weather was actually better. Let's see. We are about. Yep. So in this fight, I might actually ask our good friend Fendel to stay here in this camp for now.
I'm right behind you. All right, what is it? What do you need?
Because we are about to face a coven of witches, and I feel that he might not
Okay,
be...
got it. Okay, got it.
Can you not sit? You can sit. Okay. So, wait there.
Anything else?
For now, that's gonna be it, Fendel. I'm sorry I don't trust enough on your capabilities, but facing a coven of witches, you might actually die, and that would be very sad and frustrating. Okay. So, always be saving. Maybe yes. Yes. Kind of apprehensive of actually doing this, because it might go bad very fast. I'm gonna need some vantage point. Where is our energy? A little bit of bow and a little bit of poison. Okay. Right here. And for sneaky archers, this could be like an excellent corner, but I am not a sneaky archer. I am posing as a sneak. As you can see, I am getting revealed quite fast. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, that is one. Okay, let's reveal ourselves for now. I think there might be Big Mama and one more witch at least. Yeah. Okay, there's one there. Here we go. Oof. Oh, gotta be careful with this damage. Huge fireball spells. Let's go. It's right there. We got one more over there. Wish we had a little bit of... no. One. Okay. Pretty lucky. This could have gone very wrong. Oof. Okay. Death Bell, Lesser Soldier, a bit of Nightshade. I think we already acquired the flame enchantment. Okay, now we can get Fendel back. But yeah, the reason why I decided not to take him with me to this fight is because he could have gotten easily killed by that fireball spell. And that would have been very unfortunate. Why? Warum? Ah. Okay. Loot, 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 loot. Yeah, I guess these hacks don't have that much of an interesting stuff. Let's return to our good friend. Where is this the way? This was the way. Oh no, that is the way. Okay. I got confused. Okay.
We heading out?
Yep.
Let's get going.
All right. So let's go. Okay. Up next, we got here. Gonna join Barbas, but we are not going to complete this quest. We are just going to do this first phase. And we are going to leave the second phase for when we eventually go to Solitude with the main quest. Cannot wait to get to level 40 restoration. Because then we can just heal up our stamina and just run as much as we want to. I guess we could just go around, but I'm gonna try to jump through here. I don't know if it can be done in this corner. Go. Okay. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, maybe. Okay. So annoying. Okay. Here we are. Is it stealing? It's not stealing. Okay, let's take advantage.
What do you need?
I already took it. Oh, you actually have a thingy over here. For now, we remain with everything.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm.
Sure.
Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
Yes. No worries, brother, cousin. Yes, this is the way. The first time I actually played Skyrim, I think I continued the main quest through this road, because, right, you can go directly to Iverstead, and from there, walking up to High Hrothgar. But after we complete this quest, we are actually returning to Whiterun and climb up through the other side, because it's slightly more interesting. There's more stuff to do there. The rest of our side quest. Okay. talking dog.
My master and I had a bit of a falling out. We got into an argument and it got rather heated. He's kicked me out until I find someone who can settle our disagreement. That's where you come in. You're very funny. My master's Clavicus Vile, Daedric Prince of Wishes. As you can imagine, he's quite the important person. Thank you. Now, since he banished me, Vile's been rather weak. He can't manifest very far from one of his shrines. I know there's a cult that worships him at Hamar's Shame. We should be able to talk to him there. If this works out, I'll make sure you're rewarded. You just don't trust any offer he makes you, okay?
Okay. So here we go. No, don't, please. Okay, sometimes there's some weird bugs with the follower system. It gets stuck on a animation loop or something.
Someone there.
Okay. That is done. Nature destruction, I'm not entirely sure. Where is Barbas? Did Barbas go on ahead? I guess he didn't. Hmm. Okay, give it to me. Oh, what happened there? Oh, don't go. Where is it going? You nasty little vampire.
Not like this. I'm going to enjoy it.
Did I just... Yeah. Okay. We're going to risk it and wait till the end of the dungeon. Oh, we got a couple of potions, so why just not use it? I was thinking of waiting till the end of the dungeon till using the potion to cure the disease. Okay.
I've got your back.
What happens if I give
What do you want me to carry?
Because sometimes if you give items to your followers, they actually use them. No. I don't think. It's not. This is not going to be useful to us.
Keep going then.
As Paralysis, I don't think he's going to use that. Because I have given once Vendel like a scroll to summon a Atronak, and he actually used it. So it really depends what type of scrolls they have. Like they won't be using all scrolls. And with potions, they seem to be using health potions. But they don't use skill potions or other type of potions. Oh.
This ends now.
That is gonna be
And you thought I was just a trick.
This is gonna be oof. Close. Very close. Surprised none of the other two actually did some damage. It's coming back, I think. Yeah. Good thing we're resistant to ice, huh? It's crazy how ice resistance is super useful in this game. Okay, that was the corpse that got resurrected.
The looks of this.
Thought I heard. I knew I smelled nothing. Blood. I will have it.
That is a thrall. Mm. Did I overlook something? I definitely did overlook something. Mm. Nice. Very nice.
Stand.
The more Grand Soul gems we get, this must be down there. That was kind of stupid. Good stuff, good stuff. Nothing, right? Yeah. Not that I can remember. Okay, almost done with this one. collection. There you go. Minor illusion. On the way to level 30.
It's okay.
Okay, now there should be a couple of vampires ahead, I think. Right. Back. Sure. Why is it not? I hate it when sometimes the spells or shouts don't activate. Was that all of them? Magic, I think I already. Just in case.
By all means, let's hear it. It's the least I could do since you already helped me grant one final wish for my last worshippers. They were suffering so from vampirism and begged me for a cure. Then you came and ended their misery. I couldn't have planned it better myself. So, what's your heart's desire? What kind of deal can we strike? That insufferable pup, forget it. Request denied, no deal. I'm glad to be rid of him, even if it does mean I'm stuck in this pitiful shrine in the back end of nowhere. Well, perhaps there is a way he could earn his place back at my side. Maybe, but no promises. There's an axe. An incredibly powerful axe. An axe powerful enough for me to have quite a bit of fun indeed. If you bring it to me, I'll grant you my boon. No strings attached, no messy surprises. At least not for you. As I recall, it's resting in Rock Burrow. Barbers can lead you right to it. Little Mutt might even earn his place back at my side.
Okay, I will have to be right back. I need to leave for very briefly. So we're gonna take a quick break. Sorry for that. I was not counting on this. But yeah. Yeah. See you in a bit. Okay, and here we are, back again. So what's the deal with this quest? Are you following us? Stop following me.
One of Clavicus's little jet. When the wizard, Clavicus gave him an axe. All right then. We'll get together later.
Yes. You stay here. Because it's gonna be a while till we go back to this quest. This is all the way back there. Too far. Too far. So for now, this is what we have. Yep. Fantastic. How are we doing with... Good thing I took a look. Okay. Barnabas! Yes, Barnabas. Hello to hell. Good to have you back. And now that we are done, at least for this stage, with Falkreath, we will be returning to Whiterun, do another side quest, and from there on, in my head, this is when the Dragonborn decides to finally journey towards High Hrothgar and meet the Greybeards. Oh, that's...
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Okay.
Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar.
Right.
The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers.
Right.
Looks like that's it.
We are not going to be doing that for much later, but we are going to try to do all the Daedric quests. Gonna talk with the links of Skyrim. With the links of Skyrim, I guess.
Going for a full beggar.
time is it here? 7 a.m. Good, good, good.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Guys who only shout.
ain't
Yeah.
Heard they're reforming the.
That is the Link language.
Now I remember.
Whoa.
You're that new man.
Too many people in my home. Get out. Out, out, out. A little bit of spring cleaning. Gonna add this to our collection. This here. That one. This one. One. It is a party. Welcome to the Dragonborn script. Guess we take that one and that one and put here, right? Because we don't have this one here yet, or we do? No, that's our first edition. And yeah, this is my little obsession of trying to organize bookshelves in my different places. I don't know why, but I do enjoy to collect books and just place them around. And, have you started building the house yet? Yes, I have. So, where is it? Lakeview Manor. After you complete a quest for Falkreath Jarl, you get rewarded a plot of land right in front of the lake here, but I forgot the name. And in my mind, this is the plot of land that the Dragonborn uses to build a headquarters, like a secret Dragonborn headquarters that becomes like a tavern, similar to the tavern that Delphine has in Riverwood. And the reason being is like it's right next to Helgen. It's next to the border south of Cyrodiil, where our character supposedly comes from. And after a couple of main quests, when we have to leave the hideout of Riverwood along with Delphine and another character, I'm going to get all the stuff from the hideout in Riverwood and put it in Lakeview Manor before we go to, you know, the rest of the main quest over there. And yes, that's about it. What do we have to do? We have this, that, and that one later on, and possibly some stuff to sell. What time is this? Not 8 yet, so we're gonna quickly go to Dragon Reach and disenchant some items to acquire some enchanting. Crazy people.
Staying safe, I hope.
They're everywhere, even in fantasy settings. Alright, how many do I need? This time I actually don't need to acquire one for the helmet, because the helmet is already enchanted. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4. Because I don't think I'm going to be enchanting the bow and the sword. So we can still use the Shout of Elemental Fury. Just called Elemental Fury, but really should be called something else, because it doesn't give elemental damage.
Divine smile on you.
Yes, Divine Smile on you too. And I thought so. We already had the enchantment of this one. What items do we have? Okay, we're gonna use those later. Maybe I could enchant the ring and the
Come to Dragon's Reach to take a look.
amulet as well. Do you still have... Perfect. So that's 3 at least that we have right now.
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Actually should leave this ring somewhere in one of my chests so I don't sell it accidentally to someone.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
I guess this section right here is a little bit of a downtime. No worries, the hell. You do what you gotta do. This is not a very active moment in the stream anyways. A lot of menus and selling and buying. And I am considering and actually maybe
You're the best. Can you be my father?
adopting Lucia eventually. Because I don't quite remember her background, but it's something her parents died in the Civil War or something.
Everything's for sale, my friend.
And she's
a
selling
bit of this,
flowers in the
a bit of
streets.
that.
It hasn't quite yet. What about...
Do come back.
So yeah, I guess right now it's gonna be a bit of a boring section of this playthrough because we are going to be traveling between Whiterun, Riverwood, and Falkreath to sell and buy some stuff.
Got some good pieces. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
This one, which we already confirmed, we have the enchanting.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
That's fine. Let's go to Riverwood very quick.
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor and such power?
It
Thank
means
you
so much
so-
to us to
you
have
and
the claw
me.
back where it belongs.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
So this is fine. Fine. Later. I don't like this one. We can keep the other two for now. No. Gonna need monies. Lock picking. Light feet. Let's get rid of that one. We need money. And monies. Okay. Could keep this one. Do you happen to have a... Yes, you do. How much? We don't have enough. We need to sell more stuff. How about this? It's not enough. We should to have sold something else. Enough. Still not. What else do I have?
Riverwood trader. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
It doesn't do much, but sometimes eating your ingredients can level up alchemy if you manage to find the first characteristic. Just about. Okay. How many do we have? We have 4.
Next time.
Almost there. Hanukkah. I am considering and actually acquiring
I work
5,
with my mother,
6,
so
maybe
it's fun.
Grand Soul Gems to also use with the ring and the amulet. Yes, that's what we're gonna do.
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy hag ravens yet? Oh, well, I honestly didn't expect you to come back. Now, I don't really want to touch that thing, though. Eldergleam Sanctuary growth is... You can use Nettlebane to retrieve some of its sap.
Yeah, this guy's gonna ask us to...
Do you have the Eldergleam sap?
Was I correct in hearing that you were traveling to the Grove of the Eldergleam? Until next time.
Do you have the Eldergleam sap?
But for now, we're not gonna do that.
Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings.
Mister, could just 1 gold, please? It's what Brennan said I should do. He's the only one that's been nice to me since Mama. Since she died. My aunt and uncle took over our farm and threw me out. Said I wasn't good for anything. I wound up here, but I don't know what to do. I miss her so much. Oh, thank you, Divines. Bless your kind heart. Until next time.
Okay. Eventually, I think we're gonna adopt Lucia for her to live in Breeze Home.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Got here this shady character waiting for us to complete the quest
If you're looking for a
that
challenge,
we might
you come to
do
the right
Sadia, wake up
place.
there. If it's work you
eventually,
need,
but not right now.
people say there is someone in Riften that can... The companions? In Jorvask? Been hearing some strange tales of the Jarl's children.
You
Say
would
the one's
assume
turning
that
wicked, and the
it would
others have an
update
ill-favored look to them.
automatically, but you actually have
Best to keep clear.
repeat 3 times the same dialogue to get this quest. Would you?
Need
want a
anything
drink?
else? Just let me know.
Oh, this is weird.
Are you sure? Oh no. They found me? I need your help, please. Come with me. I need to speak to you privately. Yes, Mum.
But yeah,
If you're looking for
basically there's some red guard
right place.
looking for a woman, and she
I
fits the
enjoy this work
description.
well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, what do you need?
Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons,
So, are you working with them? You think you can take me? You so much as touch me and you're going to lose fingers.
but this
I
land is ours,
need
and
something.
we'll see it wipe clean of
So the
this
Alakir know where I am?
sullied
What do they offer you? Gold? How many more of them are coming? Tell me. I'm sorry. Just don't hurt me. I know you're not one of them, but you just can't help them. You can't let them know I'm here. Please, will you help me? There's no one here I can trust. I am not the person that the people of Whiterun think I am. My real name is Eamon. I am a noble of House Suda in Hammerfell. The men who are looking for me, the Alakir,
I wish
they are
I knew a
assassins
little
in the
bit
employ
more
of the
about
Aldmeri Dominion. They wish
the
to exchange
lore of
my blood for
Hammerfell.
gold. I need you to root them out and drive them away before they find me
Because
and
this
drag me
quest,
back
I
to
never know
Hammerfell
if
for an
she's actually telling the
execution.
truth or not.
They're mercenaries, only in it for the money. They're led by a man named Kamatu. Get rid of him, and the rest will scatter. I don't dare show my face, lest they recognize me, so you'll have to find out where they are. I heard one of them was just arrested trying to sneak into the city. If he's locked up in the jail, perhaps you can get it out of him. Please, I know I'm asking you to do something difficult, maybe even dangerous. I just don't know who else I can trust. I don't know for sure. I spoke out against the Aldmeri Dominion publicly. I suspect that's why these men were hired to hunt me down.
And right now, in our character's mind, the Aldmeri
You think I'd
Dominion
be in
are
hiding if this was something I trusted town guards
pretty
to
evil
handle?
or antagonistic
These
force,
men
so
are ruthless,
if
cunning,
she says
deceitful.
she's
They'll pay off
under
whoever they can. I can't
threat
trust
of the
anyone here
Aldmeri
in
Dominion,
Whiterun.
it makes sense
Guards
for our
and Jarls
character
can
to
be
help her
bought.
out.
And the Alakir are close. I'm running out of time, so I'm choosing to trust you. Find me the moment the Alakir are taken care of.
But has this, I wonder if people reach the consensus if she's either telling the truth or lying about her
Had enough of fish
story.
and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice food.
When the Empire surrendered to the Aldmeri Dominion, saved us all.
In each of us, the future of Skyrim, the future of...
I really like the view from up here. Good stuff.
How can I help a brother Nord?
I need you to come closer to the door of the cell for... Okay.
You couldn't possibly be the Dragonborn of legend, could you?
Lol.
What are you looking at? You have a death wish then? If you know that name, you must... But it seems we both have needs, friend. Perhaps we can help each other out. I have dishonored my brothers by being captured. My life with the Alakir is over now. See to that, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Because I was clumsy. Kamatu always says, we're supposed to be the best of the best. 100 gold will secure my release. You can afford that, can't you? I suppose get the money into the hands of one of these guards, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
I don't have that amount of gold.
Good.
Oh, I really don't. I spent all my money.
Favor the bow, eh? Takes coin to pay a fine. And you don't have enough.
That is embarrassing. What can we sell really quick to just have 100 something? A vampire dust, I guess, and the scrolls. Vampire dust or scrolls. I'm not sure if Farengar actually buys scrolls, but I do know. Yeah, let's try.
Damn those Grey Mates to oblivion. They want to back up Storm.
Sorry for this
Avelstein
hiccup.
Greymane and I were best friends as children. If I see that traitor,
I should have paid closer attention to the fundings we had. Yes. Where the is it dinner time? No, it's not. That I
Come to Dragon's Reach to dis- I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Why won't you buy scrolls, but you sell scrolls? What? This is so irritating. Okay, and because I don't have the patience, I'm just gonna sell these just to have enough money.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Didn't know Ysolda would go all the way up here.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty.
I mostly deal with Dunn. Convince him to stay out of the city while you're at it.
Hey.
What are you looking at? You buy my way out of here, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Very well. Kamatu is west of Whiterun. You realize if you set foot in there, but that's your problem.
Sure.
Not mine. Guard! My fine's been paid, now set me free.
Actually, a funny way to do this quest is if we were a werewolf right now. That would be so savage. But we are not. It's gonna be slightly difficult. Yes, for now we have all that we can have. Let's go closer here. But I want to go all the way around. I think there's something. Yeah, there should be like one of the camps from the giants with the sap tree thingy. Who this?
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
Okay. Is Fendel still behind us? Okay. I think there might be a secondary quest in either this fort or the other fort in these plains with the Dark Brotherhoods, but maybe I'm mistaken. Ugh. Get it. Okay, it's there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ah. No. There you go. Oh. Is there another guy? Not that I can see from here. Whoa. Dragon. Sometimes they attack you on sight, sometimes they're just flying around. Hmm. There it is. Sleeping tree camp. That's the one we wanted. Keep our distance. Okay. Thank you very much. Oh, fine. Time to go. Time to skedaddle. I think that's a cave for the Dawn Guard DLC quests. So not important right now. We want to go there. That's what we are doing right now. these plains have a lot of giants and mammoths, which we are not quite equipped to deal with them right now, but we eventually will. Down the line. Oh, maybe some blocking might be required. Here we are. You draw your swords. I cast some spells. And it's a...
It's a surprise.
Yeah. A surprise. Sure.
There's a cave here. Think we should check it out?
That is the reason we're here, Fandel. Yes. That is the reason we're here. Aha. Okay. Okay, the beginning is pretty easy, but it gets slightly more challenging. Unless we bottleneck some of those bandits. But the last phase of this dungeon is gonna be tough if we decide to face off with the Alex. There's an archer right there. Okay, a good spot to quick save, because this is gonna be challenging. We might just use battle cry if it becomes too problematic. Yeah, which is gonna be problematic. Okay.
Bad time to get lost, friend. I'll see you in pieces.
We used the battle cry too soon. We should have used it now. Yeah, okay. Thunder roll. Okay. not choose it? No.
Your belly like an old woman's fur.
Not good. It's done. Good stuff. Okay. What the fuck is Fandel? God damn, that was close. Where is Fandel? I hope Fandel is not mad at me.
Still here.
Because sometimes for some reason the battle cry power of the Nords seems to affect the followers as well. Which is not very practical, because they become not very useful. But we managed just fine. And incidentally, it's interesting that the Nords, their power is Battle Cry, which is a power that is eerily similar to the Thum, to the voice, to the shouts thing. Sure, can get this one. Okay, now maybe we should have left the level up for this part, because this part is gonna be tricky. Let's see if we're gonna survive this.
You've proven your strength, boy. Let's avoid any more bloodshed. I think you and I have some things to talk about. Stay your hand, warrior. It's no secret why you're here, and you have proven your skill in combat. Let us talk a moment, and no one else needs to die. I think we can all profit from the situation in which we find ourselves. My men will not attack you if you will lower your
If anyone's watching the stream, I'll be interested to know what is your opinion.
She sold the city
If
out to the
either
Aldmeri
Sadia or Kemato
Not for
are
her
telling the
betrayal,
truth
Panic could have held its
about
ground
this whole
before.
affair.
The other noble houses discovered her betrayal, and she fled. They want her brought back alive. The resistance against the Dominion is alive and well in Hammerfell, and they want justice.
So, usually we would side
Of course.
with whomever
Senpai.
is fighting the
What is it
Dominion.
that she's calling herself these days? Shazra? Sadia? One of those, correct? Did she appeal to your sense of honor? Your greed? A more base need, perhaps? It doesn't matter. No doubt she's convinced you that she's the victim. But do you know why we pursue her? Assassins? No, nothing so crass. Sadia, as you know her, is wanted by the noble houses of Tanith for treason. We were hired to see her return to Hammerfell for her crimes. You can help us with that. And make sure no one else gets hurt.
See, I don't know if they're actually telling the truth or not. It feels like they could be telling the truth.
She sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion. Were it not for her betrayal, Tanith could have held its ground in the war. The other noble houses discovered her betrayal, and she fled. They want her brought back alive. The resistance against the Dominion is alive and well in Hammerfell, and they want justice.
This is a conundrum, because it's very difficult to know the truth. To this day I still have no idea who is telling the truth, if it's Kamaru or Sadia. Because it does make sense that Sadia would be hiding and that Kamaru's story checks out. But on the other hand, Kamaru knows that we're a Nord and he is telling us what we want to hear. That she plotted with the Aldmeri Dominion. Oh, he just decides to leave the conversation if we wait too long. And this is quite a challenge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alakir. Wrong key.
Need something? What do you need? Of course. Did she appear? No doubt she's convinced you that she's the victim. I'd hoped we could work something out. That we could avoid having to. Very well then. If that's the way you want to play it. Need something?
This is gonna be challenging. This would be a better way to use the cry. Okay. Okay. Can't get cornered. Trick to this fight is to be on the move. Use it. There is a little bit of an escape. Surround me, that's gonna be very shitty.
this.
I hope Fandel is still alive. Yowzers, this fight can go wrong very easily. You're alive! Well done. Saved me so much trouble. Okay. Does it work with just a sword? No. It has to be with the... pickaxe. Here it is. Okay. So if that is done, times 6 AM. Already up and about.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Okay, where is Sadia?
Any news of the Alakir? At last. I can rest safely. You have done me a great service, warrior. Take this reward. I managed to sneak some of my wealth out of Hammerfell when I left. It's the least For now, I will maintain my ruse here. You are always welcome in the Bannered Mare.
Right. Next step. We can open the path already here. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna open the path here and we're gonna go to one of the many dragon lairs and get our first dragon priest mask. Before that, we're gonna deposit this over here. This is gonna be for later, much later. Deposit that, can deposit these two.
seconds for my supper is all I ask.
There's
I've
a
got your back.
little management,
What do you want me to carry?
item management that we need to do before we do that. We're gonna give you the ore, and we are going to give you this and this, right? Okay. What is this one though? Can't remember which quest this is from. It's annoying. Book. Ingredients we keep. Scrolls, potions. Yep.
Lead on.
Sure.
As if Skyrim didn't have... I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken
Hey.
brawls. Been too long since you've had a good hand of
This tune kind of reminds me of the music in Morrowind. I wonder if it's a variation of the same theme. But I guess the actual Morrowind inspired music is the one in the Dragonborn expansion. Right, and we need the second sword, which is sure right here. Here we go. Okay then, scimitar, axe of Bytran, and that's about it. What about this shelf? 0 books, and also I think 0 books. So these shelves are completed. Yes. Oops. Wrong. Wrong. Yep. Okay. And eventually, if we get back, we can sell everything else. It's kind of irritating that it's been raining so much. Even the rain in video games annoys me. Where the hell is Mandalorian? Is it over there? Let's see. It's moving. Are you moving? No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I know what you want.
Now ain't this a surprise?
though. That was astonishingly quick. All things considered. 2 bandit chiefs. That doesn't happen very often, I think. I'm just gonna do a little bit of sidetracking and kill some trolls. It's very difficult for me not to do it. Not too shabby. Are these skulls lined up? They are. Trolls are Frokisbo. What does Frokisbo do? Stamina. Bye-bye. Actually, I don't have if I actually have the stamina damage, so I'm just gonna take it. Where we're going eventually. The weather is clearing up. Storm cloaks. Bueno. God damn it. No. not at all. But it's good to know. I don't know if I've already spoken about this, but in previous Elder Scroll games, there was no stones, sign stones or whatever. In previous Elder Scroll games, you would actually have to choose which sign your character was born with, and that would determine yeah, those sign things.
Why did you in the storm clouds? My cousin disappeared one night. Some say the Thalmor grabbed him. It wasn't long before I...
Give Amulet of Thalos. Yeah, that makes sense that an Amulet of Thalos would be here. Thank you very much, guys. Alright, I keep forgetting that I can actually do this like this. There's actually a way to, I think, there's a path here somewhere that enables you to go straight up to High Hrothgar. You can skip a lot of the traveling somewhere around this side of the mountain. What is up? Okay. You don't look happy. Oh. Poor little rabbit. Okay. No talking, no nothing. Nice shot, Fendo. Oh, I should. No. enemy inside? No.
Call yourself a Nord?
Are you sure you wanna test your metal? I thought so.
Tell you what, you start running, so I can stab you in the back.
Ah, that's the bandit chief. Okay. Mm. Are you serial? You're a believer, huh? Did you not just see what I did to your boss? One potion over here. Another power. Hello. There's a guy over there. He did. Okay. Doesn't matter really. What was that? Before we do this, is there anything we can eat? We can eat this. Huh. It's actually a pretty good hideout for bandits. Pretty good view from all the movement. valley over here. Okay, before we go to Whiterun, we are going to fight 8 dragons and a dragon priest. And in my headcanon, this is when our Dragonborn character finally comes to grips with his destiny, when he's like, okay, I really do absorb the souls of these incredible creatures, and there's something behind this mystery that is very dangerous, that maybe only I am equipped to deal with the situation. Besides mining like a raving lunatic for more resources. Okay, this is the way. Is that? Nothing to worry. Here we go. We are going to quick save and normal save. Ooh, it's been a while. Okay. Let's keep our distance for the first part of the fight. Just deal with the dragon first. Don't tell me it's a blood dragon. It's a blood dragon. Okay, let's see if we're equipped to deal with this. We're not equipped to deal with this. Let's just get the first shot. We failed. Not to worry. Kind of intimidating. Why yowzers? We are gonna die very fast if we're not careful. That's a good attack. Let me see what we can use to help us. What about on the potion sides? We've got heavy armor, which is nice. That's the only thing that's going to help us. I wish we had some fire resistance, but that's going to have to do. Let's keep the magicka for now. See if we can do some bow damage. Okay, it's coming for us. How much stamina? Enough. Why, yowzers, what happened? Did you all see that? Okay. This fight is gonna drag for a while. Yowzers. Do we still have the Atronach? Or is the Atronach gone? Ah! Not fast enough. No, wrong. Sometimes it doesn't choose the way I want. Okay, up until now we are very lucky. I'm gonna need a bit more of defense, I think, because our spell just done did it. He's gonna land. He's about to land. Come on. Okay. Whoa, lucky. Very lucky. Just noticed you were streaming. Hey, Jack! I am streaming. Let me know if you want to join on Discord. Okay. This fight was more intense than I was expecting. It makes sense. Alright. But this is only the second part of the fight, because right now we're about to face with a dragon priest. And there's some lore behind it. In the Mythic era, I believe, in the first era, the descendants of the Atmoran people who came to Skyrim, some of them served the dragons. And there is a hidden quest. Was actually watching someone else's stream, then I was like, ooh, Kildrum is on. Yes, Kildrum is on. For a little bit, because after the planning I realized that I needed to do some side questing before continuing with the main quest. And what we're about to initiate is a side quest we will be doing throughout the whole stream, because we need to get these Dragon Priest masks. Okay, let me think for a second. I think I'm just gonna start with this, and let's just go full in. Don't allow him to move very much, because very powerful sorcerer, as you can see, and now I already fucked up. I'm gonna have to neutralize him a little bit. Okay, prepare right here. This is gonna be intense. I have to be very careful with this. Okay. I hope I can survive this fight. I'm not doing any damage. Okay, this is the limit of this character, maybe. Okay, good thing we still have... What? Why is the Atronach fighting us? Okay. We are going to have to do the cheats midway through the combat. Yeah, right now. Jesus. bit more magic, please. Maybe some health, actually. Let me think about this. We actually have 2 perks we can use. To the one-handed. Doesn't matter what armor we have, because we're fighting against a very powerful mage. Yes, we have to invest. Gotta gamble in the damage output. And for now, that's about it. Okay. This is important. Give me the chance to do this. Chance to do that. Okay. Where are you? Where are you hiding? What happened? Is he not attacking? Is he out of magicka? You on Discord? Don't see you on. I will be on in a minute. Let me just finish this very annoying enemy. God damn it. This frost spell is very unfortunate because it takes away our stamina and we still don't have respite perk. He's not so threatening right now for some reason. Okay, never mind, he's still very good. Oh god damn it. For the first time we're gonna have to do some potion healing. So as you can see, most of the time I don't use the potions, but in very drastic cases I use the potions so I can... Oh, there he is. Almost there, and we got him. Oh, Jesus Christ. And our first Dragon Priest mask, which we won't be using, we're just collecting. There's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's at least 6 of them, or 8. No, there's 6, there's 7. And after you collect all 6, you can unlock the very last one. But this is a very long quest, which we will be seeing it unraveling throughout our adventures. Let me see if I can go very quickly to Discord, and we'll be right. Can you hear me now?
you know I'm gonna have some delay, obviously, but it's fine. Man.
That's fine.
Oh, I just gotta turn down the
Okay.
volume on my phone because I can hear it myself, and that's never a good
How's
thing.
your day been?
Oh, my day. Oh, my days. My day's been good.
Yeah.
I've just been chilling. Yeah. Everything's good. I'm sorry
Awesome.
for whoever's watching that I'm bombarding this this stream. I
It's fine. Your
apologize.
presence is always very welcome.
My presence is essential to the development of
Your
this
voice fills us with sunshine.
Ah! Delightful. Delightful. Yeah, but everything's good, man. Everything's fine. Taking it easy. I was gonna do a stream today, but I ended up falling asleep after lunch. So that's what I've done today.
Yeah, I spent the whole day watching the
I saw the
documentary series on
Kingdom of
the.
Japan thing. Bro, it's fair. I haven't watched it yet, but since Afonso also recommended it to me, and I'm like, okay.
It's
I
so
just haven't
good.
gotten around.
Like it does like romanticize some aspects of the Sengoku period, but it's pretty good. It's very Western oriented, like trying to explain to Western audiences. So this is like the comparison to Alexander the Great. If this and this happened, and blah 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 blah.
Is it like a docu-series or is it a proper series?
It's like a docu-series. Like it's like 6 episodes, and it's between 1520 and early 16 something, like 1610, like hundreds, maybe a little bit more. Like it's 120 years of the Sengoku period, like the Civil War.
Sure.
That starts with Nobunaga Oda, and
Oda
eventually
Nobunaga.
finishes with
Dirty.
Tokugawa. Oh yes.
Oh, dirty bastard.
Dirty.
Dirty. I see. Yeah, I'll probably buckle down for it. I mean, especially if it's only 6 episodes. I mean, I'm definitely interested. But yeah, how's your day been? Has it just been streaming all day? Because I feel like you've been streaming for a while. I only noticed a little ago, but
I hope it wasn't too long, but maybe it's been already for a while. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not judging you, Lawrence. Please, you can stream for 24 hours as long. I don't really give a shit. Bitch, it's your life, man. I ain't gonna be the one stopping you. I'm like, cool.
Come to Dragon.
Yeah, do you? Boo?
Spells and incantations for those with the
You can be
talent
like,
of
I am live streaming for charity. I am doing a
It's gonna
40
take a
hour
while until we reach that point, but maybe one day. But yeah.
I'm doing a full playthrough. I will not leave my desk until I'm done with the game. This is my charity act for 2021. And also because it's the 10-year anniversary of Skyrim, I just thought it would be the perfect game to do a charity stream. I mean, in all seriousness, bro, it could have totally been. Like, if you were doing... You know that you can apply to, like, do charity streams and shit. And get sponsored to actually do charity streams.
How does that work? Because I'm actually not familiar at all with the
Well,
process of
obviously, it depends a lot because they come and go. I don't want to say they're seasonal, but to some degree, every once in a while they just pop up. Like for me, they pop up as ads quite commonly, either on Facebook or on like my update, which is like my daily news on my phone because it's the related content I look at. And once they pop up, you just check it out, see what the requirements are, see exactly what you can do, what not. Usually it's related to some sort of cause, then you pretty much just, you know, set up your stream to have, you know, a donation box that's either to you so you can give it later, but usually you would do a straight up towards a certain bank account or whatever. But you can literally look it up on Google, see if there's anything going on. Like last year during the first or the second wave of the Backstreet Boy reunion tour,
I don't know if many people understand that reference, but that's a reference from the Game Grumps series. That's what they call the COVID situation. Am I wrong?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. The Backstreet Boys reunion tour. What was I gonna say? Yeah, during that first and second wave, there was a lot of, well, especially if you were on Facebook. I mean, I know you haven't really been on social media that actively lately, but a lot of the things that were popping out, a lot of the ads were about charity streams for people in dire, situations economically and things like that. I remember there was a phase where there were also charity streams for musicians, because you know how the arts have been affected with this bullshit.
Sure.
And at the end of the day, you can literally set yourself up for a charity stream. Start actually like basically setting up your whole profile on Twitch so you can have donation boxes, ballots, things like that, and you can just.
But do you have to be like somehow regulated by Twitch or something, like, or checked up by
You don't
some
have to be regulated by
party?
Twitch.
No?
No.
Okay.
No. If you're setting up donations, imagine you're doing it for your own bank account. I mean, it's not like you have to go through any Twitch approval. I mean, it is what it is. As long as you don't break the terms of service from Twitch, which are, the bullshit that they have. I mean, let's say that as long as you don't show your feet on Twitch, you're fine, bro. Because that's been, that's literally in the terms of service. You cannot show your feet.
Oh no, my pots are falling all over.
Bruv, what did I tell you about cleaning up the kitchen? What the fuck? How dare you?
Yes. Okay. I'll find.
Dare you? Dude, I was watching a friend of mine stream before I saw your stream. For anybody who's watching, follow Emerald with an I. She's an ex-coworker of mine at CX.
Emerald with an I. Okay.
Yeah. She hasn't been streaming in a long time because she's gotten like a proper job, let's say. And so, when I say proper, I mean, working at CEX and shit, which is where I met her, is not really a proper job. And now everybody I know that works there is probably looking at me like, ooh, you did not. Ooh, damn. Yeah, so apparently she's doing a birthday stream today, so I just went to her channel.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Late for that, but yes. Happy birthday nonetheless.
I mean, she's still streaming now. Like, she's got like 50 viewers. So, I mean, but yeah.
What is the stream?
She's streaming Smite. That's mostly what she used to stream. She's a Smite player. She also streams quite a few. Well, she used to stream quite a few Switch games.
Wow, I heard that. Is that Lucy?
Yes, that is my cat. That is the puss.
Beautiful Lucy.
That is my puss. little puss. Always making noise. Lord. It's funny because she hasn't come here the whole time, like the whole afternoon. As soon as I start talking to you on the mic, she's like, where are you?
Cats are like that. Like, as soon as they understand that your attention is directed somewhere else, they're like, what the fuck? Like, no, only I deserve to have all the attention.
Yes. Well, I know a lot of people like that, so I mean, I'm not gonna say that's just a feline thing, but yeah, let's go with that.
Let's go with that. Yes.
It sounds nicer. It sounds more sure. But my cat is, as always, she's just messing around with the cables because my setup in the living room is literally just cables all over the place connecting the TV and the PC, and she's just going like against all the fucking cables. I'm like, you're going to disconnect. I know you're going to disconnect. You did it before. You did it to me. I don't want you to do it no more. Never again. But yeah, so that's my life. Yesterday I did a very short stream of Sekiro at night, like really short, like
All right.
Because I just had a bit of an itch, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do one boss, and I'll see how long that takes, because you never know. I mean, you can die or not die a million times. So I did the ape boss. I died once, and then I managed. So I'm like, it's okay. I didn't do too bad, especially considering I didn't have the right tools to actually, maximize my abilities.
Trinkets, odds and ends. That sort
I
of
did
thing.
it. I was happy. I need to get back to that stream. Possibly tomorrow. I'm gonna go back to it. Yeah, boy.
How many episodes do you think you're gonna do of Sekiro? You're gonna complete the series then?
Well, the thing is, it depends on a lot of things, because I think I'm gonna go for the, let's say, the best possible ending, which implies I'm gonna defeat all the bosses. Therefore, if I defeat all the bosses, I think my playthrough will run between 12 to 15 hours, probably, around those times. So each stream I'm doing is like what so far, maybe around an hour and a half, 2 hours. So I think probably within, I have 3 episodes, 3.5 really. I think in like 7, 8 more episodes I should have it done, probably.
And you're gonna eventually do the side stuff as well? Do you want to complete the what did you call it? The special ending? You have 3 endings, right? That you mentioned.
Yes, you have 4 endings.
4 endings. Okay.
Yeah. You have 3 that are dependent on you rescuing Kuro at the end. And you have the basic one, the better one, and the best one. If you want to just divide them in terms of, what's better. And then you have the bad ending, which basically ends the game halfway, which means you don't actually get to fight all the other bosses. Because at a certain point in the story, you get given the choice between breaking the Iron Code and sticking with Kuro, or basically not breaking the Iron Code and actually killing Kuro. So yeah, I'm gonna do the ending. Like when you saw me play through the last time, when you saw me defeat Ishin, I did the better ending, but not the best one. Because I chose the wrong option at the end.
Okay.
But so I'm gonna aim for that. But I'm gonna try, like, I'm trying to speed a bit through the game, so I'm not really buffing myself up. I'm not doing much, which to some degree I've noticed is being more challenging in the bosses. Like I can tell it makes a big difference. I'm massively, like yesterday fighting the ape. The amount of time it took me to to just do the fight, I was like, oh Jesus, man, this is taking forever. But yeah, that's I don't know if I'll do the New Game Plus to get the bad ending, but I don't think I will. I think I'll just leave it at the normal ending, because by doing the bad ending you get the 2 other bosses that you don't get otherwise either, so.
Okay.
So yeah. But bruh, this is not about me. You Skyrim, man. What you doing? What's happening?
Oh, right now I'm just doing the unfortunate. Oh, why is it closed right now? Okay, that is unfortunate. Why is it? I don't know. Sometimes Bellathor randomly closes down his shop for some reason. I don't have all the enchantments I need, so I'm looking for people who might have the is it this? Magic resistance. This is the exact money it actually costs. Like, I have the exact amount of gold I actually need for this. Okay.
Holy shit, yes you... Well, no, you don't have enough.
I don't have enough? Gold?
No,
oh, I don't have... No.
Jesus, Lawrence, how long have you been playing this game?
A lot of time, but
That's okay, bro. I ain't gonna judge you. I played a lot of Horizon today. I've been playing a lot of Horizon Zero Dawn.
Don't
I
forget to
need
check
more
inside
gold.
the shop if you need anything.
Fandal, what are we going to do? Can I
I don't
sell you the
finest
dragon
weapons
stuff?
and armor.
Dragon scales and bones?
Why don't you just sneak around a little bit? You know, just sneak around a little bit and look at some people. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
I did
man,
have
come
a
on.
little bit of a sneaky action earlier on.
You know you want it. You come on, man. You know you want to steal. Shit.
But sneaky archery.
Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
You know you want to get that sneak 100.
I am not an alchemist, but I can sell you stuff. This is really strange to me. Like, I'm not able to sell dragon scales and dragon bones to blacksmith, which is usually the resources you use to do dragon stuff, armor, and weapons. But you can sell them to alchemists, and they can't do nothing with it. Like,
Maybe they buy it from you for a very low price and then sell it to the blacksmith for a super high price, bro.
maybe they do
alchemists
be like that.
fucking around.
Alchemists do be like that sometimes. I don't know.
Come back anytime if
Alchemists
you
be
need a
like,
remedy.
should I go for Yennefer or should I go for the other one? I don't even know the names. I only know the Yennefer name. I don't know the other one. That's how
Yennefer
fucking.
and Triss in Witcher 3.
Yes, correct.
Have you? I help my
Correct, you are, my friend.
But have you seen the show on Netflix?
I saw the first episode and I
It
said,
wasn't
nope.
for you, no. Oh,
It wasn't for me. I don't really like James Cavill as the main actor.
Until next
It's not my.
what
it's
did
not
you
my-
call him?
Jim Cavill, John Cavill, James Cavill, John Cavill, Jimmy Cracker Cavill. I don't fucking know.
Henry Cavill, I think.
Henry. Okay, whatever. What's your
Jimmy.
name?
Yes, Jimmy. Watch his face.
In the words of Shakespeare,
Tom.
wouldn't a rose by any other name smell as sweet? Absolutely, bro. Look at me, just playing out my fucking playwright skills here. Shit, man. No.
Nice.
But anyway, Henry Cavill. Yeah, you're right. I didn't. I don't know. I didn't really buy into the character.
Yeah, best boy
But
Henry
again,
Cavill, no? Not
But
entirely. Okay.
I don't know. Like, it just didn't. I think also because when I watched the first episode, I had just come out of watching Game of Thrones.
Mhm.
Probably, it was around the same time that I finished watching it, and
Sure.
it felt very underwhelming comparatively. I know it's a completely different thing, obviously,
Mhm.
but I don't know. I was just like, there's more of this kind of fantasy shit right now. I've just had a massive intake of fucking fantasy dragons and, shit. And I think that right now I need a break from the fantasy. So maybe I should give it another shot. But also, I guess because I didn't enjoy the game, I didn't really get a call for the series either. I was like, yeah, okay. Like, I remember my ex really enjoyed it. She didn't play the game. She was like, I really enjoyed the series. I'm like, good for you. I mean, she also really enjoyed Vampire Diaries and Teen Wolf. So I'm like,
The series is more based on the books. Like, even the name of one of the characters is based on the Polish name and not the English translation name of the character, for example.
Okay.
Jasker as opposed to Dandelion. But yeah, I would still recommend the series. Like, but if you didn't like the first episode, I guess you wouldn't like the rest of the series either. But yeah, I think it's a series worth watching if you have Netflix. It's good fun, sword and magic type of
In all
shit.
seriousness, Lawrence, nowadays, who doesn't have Netflix? Like, it's more,
I
in my
guess.
perspective, it's
Mm.
more rare
How
that
the
you have
dragons
a
reach to
television
discuss the on-
subscription that you would have Netflix. No, it really is. It's more rare to find. I mean, for people our age.
Our
I mean,
age, right? Our age thingy.
our age.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying, and don't get me wrong, I still enjoy. I'm still from the TV generation, obviously, so I still enjoy the whole fact of like turning on a channel and seeing what's on or getting the news that way. Obviously, they're super conditioned news and not
seems this
really
damnable
impartial and don't really
So, you wish
talk
to
about
master the arcane
everything.
art.
But
Mm-hmm.
it's that whole thing as well, that sitting down with your family and just randomly putting something on.
Mm-hmm.
It's got its charm, but I lived with that.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, if I have internet, I don't really think about getting a TV subscription, and I don't think anybody our age really does either. It's very rare that I see people our age that have
If you've got the aptitude,
like a television
you should join
network
the mages
subscription,
college.
especially in London. Here in Portugal, it might be a little bit different,
Mm-hmm.
but in general, like I don't know.
What is it that
Yeah.
you need?
So yeah, just all this
Yes,
to
my young
plainly say I do have Netflix.
He was always
so I
won't say a word to me. If you could speak,
You right.
draw out the truth, I would be immensely
Ah
grateful.
yes,
You have
Jarl
my
Balgroof the Greater. Yeah.
Some of the voice acting I
your
really enjoy. I don't know why, but
Yeah, I'm not hearing the stream. I'm only on the conversation with you. Otherwise, I'm gonna get some echoing all the
stuff.
time.
That makes sense.
But I can imagine.
Where are all the children? Oh, upstairs. Okay.
Usually they're in the basement, but
Father says I'm too young to drink this.
I don't know, bruh. I don't know how things are done in wherever the fuck you are. I don't
And
remember the name.
Skyrim land.
Another wanderer.
In
You're like
Skyrim
my
land.
father's boots. Good job.
I feel like no, seriously, I feel
So,
very
the
uncultured
disgusting
to
pig
some
said he'd
degree when I
water me.
speak about video
One day,
games
I'll tear his face
with you
apart so he can
or
leave
with
me
my
alone.
like colleagues
father
in
doesn't know anything about
London.
me,
I feel so out of
but
the
I
loop,
know about him.
like
And
completely.
about
With
the war.
recent video games,
I know that
or
he
what do
still
you mean?
worships top.
Or
Well,
He had
definitely
worries
with
about being
not
sh-
with retro
that
games.
he-
There, I probably have the upper hand.
That's the
This
thing,
castle is
because
old. Lots
there
of
is a
places
whole
nobody's
section of
been
video
in a
games where
long
I
while.
feel very
Places where you
like
can
the
overhear
opposite, where
things,
like it's
see
be that
things,
has
and the
known
Whispering Lady.
knowledge close to nothing compared to you, like
Yeah, but we're supposed to be embracing the present of video games, right?
Mhm.
I unfortunately don't do that the way I should.
She won't tell me her name. I've gotten
Then
cute.
again,
I
it's
thought I was caught,
it's like
but I
this in
can't open the
Skyrim.
door.
Or also,
In the
it's not
basement.
just that. It's when I play video
she'll
games
talk to you
nowadays.
too.
There's so much content. It's like reading a book for
Mhm.
me. When there's too much content, I tend to
You're
read
going
very
to end up
fast, speed through things because I want to move forward. I'm like, yeah, okay, I want to move forward. So a lot of the things that I hear, like for example, I've played now like about 20 hours of Zero Dawn, Horizon, and I have done so little of the main quest and so much of the side quests that I have forgotten the names of like the people in the main quest, the names of the places I have to go to. Like I forget all of it. It's like I don't remember. They don't get stuck in my head. And like for example, I played Breath of the Wild, same as you. I played probably around 100 and something hours of it. I cannot, for the life of me, remember the name of any place there at all. I can't fucking remember. Ocarina of Time, dude, I know that shit like the palm of my hand. But the new games that come out, I don't know how you can all absorb so much information from it. I'm feel like 1110001 fucking error 404 not found, bro. That's what's happening.
I think it really depends if you go into the game with the mindset of a gamer. If you go with the mindset of a gamer, you're just experiencing the game as a task, right? So you do task 1 and then you do task 2. But if you go like as like an audience, like experiencing and immersing yourself, what are you expecting?
I forgive your not knowing my name.
And like with your example of Breath of the Wild, for example, maybe because I spent more hours in Breath of the Wild, but like Breath of the Wild or Dark Souls is the type of games that I really allow myself to immerse myself into because there are different layers of storytelling. There is the immediate storytelling that the game is bombarding you, right? But then there is the storytelling that the game doesn't tell you, that you actually have to interpret. Like in the case of Breath of the Wild, like you reach these ruins and the ruins have a certain type of name, and then you cross-reference the architecture of the ruins and you realize, okay, so this means like these people are related to these ruins, etc., etc. Like similar stuff in Dark Souls. Like there's a lot of stuff as well in the level design incorporated to the lore.
First, you must open this
But
door.
I agree that if I am trying new games, sometimes I do set myself in the mindset of the gamer and forget to immerse myself and just do, okay, task 1, check, task 2, check, task 3, check, going to here, deliver this quest.
And I feel that happens a lot to me because I get sidetracked. I get sidetracked from a main quest because I am given so much freedom.
Yeah,
I love open world games.
Open world games, yeah. I think you got a point there.
But it's like I say this already from life in general. Like to some degree, the more freedom you have, the more choices you have, the less free you are. That's really what it boils down to some degree, because you have so many opportunities, so many choices. Take it from the perspective of job functionalities. Look at how jobs were back in our parents' generations in the 60s, 70s, 80s, so on and so forth from behind. People didn't really have that many options in what they were going to study. I mean, you had specific categories and shit, but you didn't really have all the branching and all the subcategories you have now.
How can I help a
So, you know, you want to be a doctor, you want to be an engineer, you want to be a lawyer, you want to, you know, be a teacher. You have a very select amount of like branches. Nowadays, it's like you got to get fucking degrees and then mini courses for everything, and everything is something, and everything's something else, and you're like, there's so many things I want to do, but holy shit. You know, like, and then you start doing a lot of little things. I'm saying this, I'm basing this on myself, everybody who's listening. Don't get me wrong, I'm not generalizing here. This is just because I tend to want to do a lot of things, and then I get sidetracked from what I really want to do because it's like, oh shit, right, there's just too many things. So yeah, so I think that the fact that the open world games, like, I really enjoy the experience of it, of an open world game, and the fact that I can do all these things. But because I have all these little tasks to do that, you know, actually keep me just going and doing them, I lose track of what my first intention was when I started the game. It's a bit complicated, and it's annoying, because if you want to enjoy an open world game, you should do as you say, like in Dark Souls, how you feel and shit. You should immerse yourself in the world. You should allow it to just unfold, and you know, you shouldn't be too focused on the tasks at hand and shit like that. You should go for it. And like, I love Sekiro, and Sekiro is relatively open world. It's more linear. It's not an open world. It's a semi-open world.
Yeah, it's like connected hubs and stuff. I don't know if there's an actual terminology for that.
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
I guess,
you know,
Metroidvania. Could we consider Sekiro as a Metroidvania?
Oof.
Not really, yeah.
Not really, no. I mean, Metroidvania has too many specificities to it that just don't fit in with that puzzle. But yeah, like, to some degree, yeah, the fact that it's only semi-open, And even then, like, I haven't immersed myself in the story enough, even though I've played the game through 6 times now. I haven't immersed myself enough that I actually know the lore of the game. It's sad. But then again, I think I'm very similar to another one of our friends that way, like Francisco. He's very much like that as well. Like I notice, like for example, he's played Dark Souls what, thousands of hours.
Oh yes, yeah.
Will he know the lore of it?
Definitely
not.
It must
Yeah.
I really doubt he would.
Well, he did at some point because there is like this kind of famous YouTube channel among Dark Souls fans that spends a lot of time explaining the lore of the Soulsborne games.
Seek out those
Vati something Vati.
The final pluck of their misguided heartstrings
And I do
will
remember
accompany my blade in a song
a long
of
time
your
ago
grandeur.
when our friend was trying to convince me to go to Dark Souls, and I was just like, no, I don't think it's a game for me. And he was like, man, you're gonna love it, trust me. And he was like, the lore is super deep, and I was like, really? From the gameplay I've seen, it doesn't look like that deep of a game. And I was wrong, man.
I was wrong. So wrong I was.
So wrong. But it took me like almost 10 years to actually play the first Dark Souls, because when it first came out, I was not interested at all into the game. Like I tried Dark Souls 2, and I thought I understood the game by just playing the beginning of Dark Souls 2. But oh my, it was only like recently, the past 2 years, where I got to explore Dark Souls 1 fully, that I came to appreciate the game. What were we talking about? I lost my
we were just talking
train
about
of
like
thought.
open world games and
Right, okay.
you know the. Don't worry, bro. That happens to me all the time. You see, getting sidetracked. That's what happens to me in open world games. I feel you. I completely understand, and I think that to some degree, that's why I've been pushed in recent years to play mostly indie games more than
Okay.
I've played AAA games, because
Fair enough.
they're short games and concise, and they have deep narratives that are told in a much more straightforward way.
That's true.
You know,
That I
it's
can-
like instead of reading a novel, you're reading, you know, just a short story.
Mhm.
And a short story can still be amazing.
Mhm.
It doesn't need 400 pages. You know.
Yeah.
So I do feel like that was my quaff with games like Skyrim and The Witcher. And even now playing Horizon, like I'm enjoying it a lot, but I can tell that I'm getting so sidetracked, and I actually have to stick to the main story. Otherwise, I'm just it's gonna be Red Dead Redemption 2 all over again. I'm just gonna be going around hunting, playing poker, and then give up on the game. My dude. So what is your objective right now, bro?
Okay, right now I want to finish enchanting my gear, which, well, let me double check. I would like to add to my shield some resistant to magic, because I just enchanted my gear. I have magic regenerates, extra magic points, magic points. Stamina regenerates faster, and I wanted to do like a magic resistance for the shield, but I'm gonna need more money for it. And then I have like this one, Magicka regenerates, and restoration spells cost less, because I'm not gonna change gear anytime soon. I decide that I'm just gonna enchant my gear.
Sounds smart.
I'll follow.
And besides that, I am gonna progressively starting to go to the main quest, which is to go to the top of the mountain, not here, but actually here. Yeah, this is where we need to go for the main quest. And I thought I could do this on this stream episode, but I don't know how long this episode has been going. I'm assuming.
I can tell you if you want.
Yeah, because on my phone, I'm unable to see how long it's been going on. It just tells
Been
me
going
that it's
on
live.
for 2 hours and 56 minutes.
Right, so we're reaching like the limit of a episode. So I guess the rest is gonna be for the next episode. Okay. I'm gonna at least go to Elder Gleam Sanctuary. It doesn't take too long to go there. And then I'm gonna leave the actual main quest for the next episode. But before we do that, we are going to adopt a child. And I know you're not very fond of children.
I mean, I'm not opposed to child slavery. Had you ever seen me play Frostpunk, you would understand what I mean.
Rust, what's it called, the game again?
Frostpunk.
Yes, that one.
Yes, the first law I pass is always child labor.
Oh my god.
Bro, those little hands gotta do something, man. They can be useful and shit.
Oh, thank you. Divines. It's...
But yes, I know, unpopular opinion. But nonetheless, I will put it out there because even mothers have their days where they just want to decapitate their sons.
I'm trying to remember, but I can't remember for the life of me. There was something about controversial children topics that it reminded me of this ongoing joke with you, and I can't remember what it was. Fuck it. Maybe I'll remember in a bit.
Really? Do you?
That's cool, man.
Do you have a place I could live?
Yes, I do. My house in Ragran.
Wow.
This is very Willy Wonka chocolate factory.
Yay!
But yes.
Mr. Papa?
So you're gonna adopt a child.
I'm going to adopt a child because I feel very sorry for this little girl. She lost her parents, and then the family that was supposed to take care of her threw her into the streets, and she was forced to just sell thingy-majiggers in the streets.
There's a rift here.
I don't know what thingamajiggers is, but I'm gonna guess.
I'm just talking nonsense. Flowers. I think it's flowers that she was selling.
Oh, okay.
And the way I am envisioning my headcanon about this
It's everything I could have hoped for.
is that I adopt this child,
I know it's not much,
and
but
the house Carl
found a
I
few
have
pretty things.
living here,
They're in the chest in
Lydia,
my room.
eventually
If you
becomes
see
like a
anything you like,
surrogate
please,
mother to
take it.
this
You've
child.
done so much for me. It's the least I can do.
And
Papa!
in my mind, the children I end up adopting, they become also legendary warriors after my death. Because at some point you can actually, I think you can already.
You got me a present?
Yeah, you can
Really?
give them presents, and besides like children's toys, you can actually give them weapons. And if you give them weapons, they will be training against like these dummy mannequins.
Okay.
And in my mind, the adopted children of the Dragonborn end up becoming legendary warriors after the Dragonborn's death, kind of thing.
I can see how that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. So Lydia is gonna take
Honored
care
to see
of
you again,
Lucia.
Redbane.
Yes, honored to meet you again as well.
Honored to meet you.
And Fandal is gonna go with us. There is a guy waiting for us at the temple that we have to take him all the way to the Elder Green Sanctuary.
Do not be late. He would want not to wait.
What time is this here? It's 4:24. And how much stuff do we still need to sell? That is fine.
Watch the skies,
This we
traveler.
can give to Fandal.
I'm right behind you.
Yes, that is good
What
to
do you
know.
want me to carry?
I would like you to carry this thing over here. Because now Fandal is actually taking care of our farm south of Skyrim. We actually have a farm now south of Skyrim.
Is this like Stardew Valley? Starting to like this?
Not really. I wish it could have been more like that, but not really. You can actually plant stuff, and when you plant stuff, it grows again.
Don't think you can
But
barter with me
it's
like
not
one of
as
those damn
complex. Actually, just as a side thingy, we can just visit really quickly so you can see how it looks like.
Show me what you got.
And you can build stuff like extra. So yeah, this is the first part. Smelter and stuff. Like on the one side, you can have like a garden with plants and stuff, fertile soil. Do nothing for now. Sorry. And you can have cattle as well. I have a couple of chickens and whatever this is. Like a cow. And yeah, there's a quarry over there. And right, drafting table. And from here you can expand your house, like build more sides of the... You have different wings as well. This is kind of faster in the console version with the controller as opposed to the keyboard. But yeah, from here it expands a little bit like what you can build. And in my head, my Dragonborn character, after he builds the farm here, very close to the place where the game begins, Helgen. This is gonna be, Lakeview Manor is gonna be like the Dragonborn's secret hideout. It's gonna be like, on the surface, a tavern. On the second stage of the building, first stage of the building, it looks like a farm, but on the second stage, more like a tavern. We can like also.
Still
if
here.
I do this, time for
I'll
us.
head back home if you need
blah blah blah, and I've talked to him again.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose.
He does stuff for my.
Certainly.
What's it
What did
called?
you have in
my
mind?
house. I can contract a bard and stuff like that. Buy
There's beauty here,
furnishings,
unmatched in all
buy
of
more
Skyrim, to be
materials. But yeah.
Lead the way.
I'm getting sidetracked as well because I'm getting too excited about showing
your
this
back.
stuff.
Let's get going then.
Bruh, that's why he's streaming, right?
Yes. Okay, this was like a small parenthesis, but it got extended a little bit. What time is this? This is 10:17 p.m. on the game. We have to go back to Whiterun. Khajiit has wares for you.
Yes. The eternal floofs that are the Khajiit.
What do you need?
Legacy!
Isn't the second season hasn't been the second season airing like
It's already
this?
out. It's been airing in Netflix in Japan.
Mhm.
It's already, I think that they're done with the episodes, or they're close to being done with the second season. I mean, you can watch it online on other anime services,
Right. Mm.
but yeah, it has been released. I haven't watched it yet, but I want to. I was waiting until all of the episodes were out so I could binge watch the season.
Mhm.
So I actually got to recheck to see if they've all been released now or not. I think the last I checked was about 3 weeks ago, and I think they were on episode 8. And I don't remember how many episodes was the first season, like 13, 12? I don't remember.
Sure.
It was a short season. So they must be getting to the end of it by now, I assume.
Okay then. This week is also supposedly the last episode of WandaVision, I think, on Friday.
Is it?
Mm.
You enjoying it a lot, huh?
What?
You enjoying it a lot, huh?
Very much so. But I gotta admit, in the beginning, I was much more hyped than I eventually was for the second half.
Okay.
The second half is still enjoyable, but it's not as impressive as the first half. The first half is like, whoa, what is happening?
Deflate quite a lot then.
For me personally, it does a little bit, but still enjoyable. And I hope that the finale really brings it around, so to speak.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I haven't watched it, so for me it's like...
Without spoiling too much, there's some stuff that happens in the later stage of the second half that if you're not familiar with the comics lore, which I wasn't at all, it's like, what the fuck just happened? And I went investigating after it happened, and I was like, oh, how the hell was I supposed to know this? Like, good. Okay. It's still enjoyable nonetheless. Where are you? You're here.
Was I correct in hearing that you were traveling to the Grove of the Elder Gleam?
Yes, you were correct.
I am a traveler.
Yes, I know you are.
Dreamed of seeing Elder Gleam for years.
Okay. You're welcome
Might
to
I travel
join me.
alongside you? I thank you for your kindness.
This guy dies so easily. Like, I kid you not. Let's see if we can maintain this guy alive for this journey. Okay. But now that we cleared the bandit camp at the Valfame Towers, or whatever it's called, we should be fine traveling to where we need to go. Já tiveste jantar?
No, but I'm not really hungry yet.
No. What time is it?
It's almost 10 o'clock.
Almost 10 o'clock. Okay. So after I conclude this stream.
Yeah. Phrasing.
Exactly.
Get you, I get you.
La da la da la da la. The Dragonborn is doing an escort quest. And this is maybe rocks your boat? Is your cup of tea? What other expressions are there in the same genre? But we are about to go to a place that is millennia old. And it's very magical. It's about trees that are older than civilizations. And it's a very spiritual place for the people of Skyrim because it predates the actual contemporary religious institutions.
It's from the people from the before time.
Yeah, like that. Uh-oh.
The before time.
Who this?
The time of yesteryear. Yes.
Okay, just some couple of Stormcloak soldiers. We're fine.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm.
Okay, all good. We're gonna try to avoid as much as possible with random encounters, and because right here we just skipped a couple of dungeons, and we are still gonna skip a couple of dungeons. Because this guy right here, what's his name? Maurice, he dies so easily, so fast. And I don't want to repeat this. Well, I'm saying this, I'm just gonna quick save right here.
Really be quick save the game, huh?
Okay, we're sort of halfway to there. Okay. Just like older games, you can just look at the signposts to see what cities are nearby. Right, I actually don't remember where the bridge is, because there's a river. No, leave it. There's a river that goes through here, and we want to go to the marshes. There, yeah. I'm gonna say we're gonna go to the right way here. I think the bridge was over this way. Avoid this fortress full of what? What do you mean, what am I doing? Okay. Skyrim NPCs be crazy. But as I was saying, this fortress, a lot of magic-based enemies. So if you're not ready for it, avoid it. And we're doing fine so far. There's the bridge over this side. And we could just continue. Yes, we're gonna continue. Because what annoys me sometimes is, although I could just swim across the river, right there, it's difficult to see it from here, but this river goes actually downwards. So the flow, the currents of this river are quite strong. And for some reason, some NPC characters just are not, they're not strong enough to flow against the current, and they just go. Oh shit. Okay. We got a spider and a wolf for some reason. That is a very weird. Fireball. Okay. That was faster than I thought it would be. Where's Maurice? Where's Maurice?
Maurice is gone, bro.
What? Where is Maurice?
He probably couldn't even keep up with you, bro.
I was walking so slow.
Bro, Maurice is gone. He gone. He's not coming back.
What the fuck? I am legit confused right now. Oh, he's right there. Okay. What the fuck?
I told you, bro. You went too fast, man. Guy was like, "Where are you?"
Move quickly. Eldergleam awaits us.
Oh, please move quickly. Really? Really? God damn it. Skyrim NPCs. Fucking stupid. Okay. I'm gonna try to keep my cool. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Quick save before anything bad happens again. Like, I love Skyrim, don't get me wrong, but some stuff is so stupid, so badly done, that I'm like, it goes wrong so easily, and you have to have so much patience for it to happen, that that's a lot of dead people. that's the bridge we want. Yeah, that's the bridge right there. Okay. Here we go. And yeah, that's the mining facility. We're gonna be resting after we finish the escort quest. Oh, where is Maurice? Output. I swear.
Bro, you gotta take it step by step. You keep on just speeding through. The guy's not gonna follow you.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Jesus Christ.
He's looting the dead bodies! I never saw this before. Maurice, come on.
Something.
Yes, I need you to move. Yes.
This is great.
Such an awkward quest. Okay. I'm sorry to whoever is still watching, and I appreciate you still watching. I hope you're enjoying this. The little quirks of a 10-year-old game. Okay. Okay, almost there. This is like babysitting. This is so frustrating.
Yeah, bro. What you get when you get children. Better watch out.
Better watch out.
Better not crack. Better
Be
not power. I'm
advised.
telling you what.
Yeah, this is Darkwater Crossing. Darkwater Crossing is gonna be interesting for later. For now, we gotta take care of this stupid guy, Maurice.
Maurice!
And I want to do a little short sidetracking because there's like a funny thing over here in these marchers. Because these are like also like hot springs sort of places. Yeah, there's like a camp here of people just chilling on vacation type of thing.
Nice.
Well, what's up?
Need something?
Need something? Yeah, well, I guess not. I guess if you steal their clothes and stuff, they be mad.
I'm gonna assume yes.
Yes, okay.
You can, bro. I ain't gonna judge. I mean, it's not like they're naked to begin with. I think they'll be okay.
But this is very berichtcore type of...
Jazz Narel.
Jazz Narel.
Yeah.
Sort of vibes.
Totally.
This is the hippie hideout.
It's the commune, bro.
Commune.
It's the fucking commune for there, bro.
Exactly. And now we're in the sanctuary. Okay. So here in the loading screen, we had a short glimpse of one of the side quests we're actually doing throughout all of the episodes, which is the Dragon Priest's Mask. It's gonna take us a long time to complete that quest, but we are completing that quest. You can be sure of it. We are gonna complete that quest.
Oh, determination. That's what I like to see. Talking about determination, did you end up playing Undertale or not?
I have it downloaded on my Switch. I haven't started the game yet. But, it's one of those games. I heard so much about it. I really want to play it, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go all the way through.
The thing is, you've seen full playthroughs of the game.
I've never seen full playthroughs, but I've seen the beginning of playthroughs of that game.
Oh, okay, so you haven't... Oh, so there's still a lot for you to discover. Oh, then that's good.
Like, I know some characters. I know the cow character that I forgot her name, but it's related to the prologue. I remember Sans and his brother, or is he his brother?
Amazing that such beauty.
Say again? Sorry.
Like the skeleton characters, like the small one and the tall one.
Oh yeah, it's Suns and Papyrus.
Papyrus, that's his name.
For as long as I can remember.
And I remember the
Well,
combat
I'll
stuff.
see.
Large and stretch far, blocking any path
You remember Flowey and Toriel then, I'm guessing?
There are rumors of
No.
Flowey is literally the first character you
Not by
encounter.
name. Oh, yeah, it's like a flower character that...
it's Flowey.
Yeah, you think it's a nice character, but he mean.
He mean, yeah.
He a
And
bully.
Toriel is like the little cow woman.
Yes, Torio, yeah. Tutorial, prologue, yeah. Tutorial.
Exactamundo. But yeah, bruh, such a good game. So worth playing. So good. So good. Yeah, I just remember that because determination is a very key word in the game that keeps on being mentioned throughout the game. So I just it jumped in my head.
All right.
But yeah, play it when you have time, bro. It's
Absolutely.
It's really good.
I just finished recently Nino Kuni, so now I am up to start some other games on the Switch.
Very nice. Yeah, you should definitely play that one.
Yeah.
Well, if the thing is, it's a nice break from what you would call like open world type games or very long games because it's a short game. And it's a nice break as well because the whole gameplay and the concept of it is very different. And for a next experience after playing a long game, it might be a nice little breather, so to say. So yeah, I would definitely recommend. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Recommend. 10 out of 10.
Okay, here we are using a very evil knife that makes the elder gods shy away. And we could use it to damage the beautiful tree. And this is weird. Usually Maurice should be with us, but for some reason he keeps lagging behind. Maurice. God damn it. What the fuck is he doing?
I had no idea you were a man of violence.
Why don't you move quickly, bro? What are you doing?
Okay, he just activated the thing. Because this is very easy to miss. Because if you just go with this mission with the immediate objectives, you just end up killing the whole thing over here. But if you listen to him, do you have a better idea?
Yes.
Yes.
There is something. It won't repair the tree back at the temple, but we could bring them a new one.
What did you have
Follow
in
me.
mind?
I think I can convince the tree to help us.
And this is interesting in the sense, well, in many aspects, because this old god from the Atmorian age people, Kain, is now revered as one of the 9 divines, Kinnereth. And it's interesting because this happens in real world religions as well, where old divine entities get absorbed into new religious customs with different names.
Are we talking about Saturnalia, for example? Or All Hallows Eve, for example? Yes, I do understand the concept, my friend. Yes, shit, I understand. I'm not so useless after all.
But yes.
So
and now for some reason he just goes away. Yeah, okay. Just leaves us.
He's like, I have done my job.
He's done his job.
I have done it well.
But Kain's divine entity, or Kinnereth, is all about nature flow of things. and it's all about renewal. So instead of trying to uphold everything eternally, change alone is eternal.
Bruh. Only nothing can forever last.
Exactly.
Dude.
That type
Dude.
of thing.
Dude, sweet sick reference, dude. I love it. Sick reference. Oh man.
And now we can bring back the little tree to the priestess at the temple if we want. But what we are gonna do now is go to Darkwater Crossing, make camp there, and we're gonna continue in the next episode from there on. Because, yeah, from Darkwater Crossing there's this pathway we can use to go to Iverstead and then High Hrothgar. Very Lord of the Rings type of adventure. We go through a cave with Falmar. I don't think we have run into Falmar yet in this stream. Falmar are like these orcish goblin-looking creatures, and they actually are deformed snow elves. Like there's a whole thing.
Think we should check it out?
Really, Fendel? You just noticed the cave right now? Okay, never mind. These NPCs have some reactions that... Okay. But before we go to Darkwater Crossing, there is a dragon over the hill right there.
You know what I love? You know what I love, Dagon, is that half an hour ago you were like, yeah, you know, it's time to end the stream. That's what I love. I'm like, yeah, man.
I can't fool you. It's so difficult to say goodbye to this game.
I know, bro. I can see the passion.
But also, like, I have like this vague idea without actually planning out in detail of what I want to do, and I think always it's gonna take me less than it actually takes time to.
Right. Of course.
Now we got the Atronach stone discovered for later. Not right now.
That's always how it is, bro. You know, you start doing something and you aim for something in your head. You're like, it's gonna take X time, and then you're like, shit.
Yeah, exactly.
X time,
it's just gonna take 10 minutes. 40 minutes after. Oh shit. Yeah, we got a blood dragon going on. Hopefully this blood dragon won't be as difficult as the last one. Nice! It's a frost dragon.
I failed to see how that's nice.
Since we are north, we have a... Where is it? 50% resistance to frost. So being a Nord in a Skyrim playthrough really what's the word here, the expression, pays off, because there are so many enemies that do frost damage.
Makes sense. I can do.
Dragons are usually fire damage, but some of them are frost damage. He doesn't look happy.
Because ice also burns.
It can burn, you're right.
Yeah, if I have not skipped my 3rd grade science lessons, I believe ice burns.
Oh shit. Okay.
Did it feel very overwhelming the first time you fought a dragon in this game?
Oh yes, because in previous Elder Scrolls, I don't think there were any... Well, there were dragons, but not dragons you could actually fight against. And and the first time you fight a dragon. Although, it depends, because if you bought this game when it just came out, the game had some really hilarious bugs. And some of the bugs were like the dragons were flying backwards instead of forwards. Like some really, yeah, immersion breaking bugs, so to speak. Okay, some luck. Okay, I got you, and you're grounded. Heal up a little bit. He's gonna fire the frost. Shields. Okay, now that he is grounded, we're gonna need this one. Do the power! Why are you not doing the power? Okay. 1, 2, 3. I don't have the frost thingy. Go, 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 go. Okay. That is done. 38! Almost to 40. Level 40 of restoration, we finally get the respite perk, which is going to be very useful for our build. Dragon Soul. I actually don't remember which.
Still here.
Okay, you're still here. I need you.
What do you want me to carry?
I want you to carry. I hope you still have some space in your stuff. This, and this, and this, and this. Very nice, Vandal. Very nice. Very good. Okay, we need to go up, 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 up that mountain. And after we go up, up, up that mountain, we go to Dark Water Crossing as promised, and we can conclude the stream. I don't think there is. Yeah, there is. Frost breath. For some reason, I thought it was ice form, which would have been much nicer, but okay. Never mind. Okay. So we are done. We explored a good portion of the swamps, and we are going to set camp at the Dark Water Crossing. Here we are. Stormcloak soldier over here.
A dragon has attacked Whiterun. How could mere men bring down such
A traveler? I'll bet you've seen some sights. We should.
Don't you have a quest usually?
It grows right up through a cave to the northeast of here.
Doesn't have a quest.
Hi, I've never seen you around here before. Are you a miner too?
I could be. Let's just sleep here until this time. And maybe everyone is awake at this time.
Sawdust takes care of me when Mom's not around.
There's a gorgeous tree that grows right up through a cave to the northeast.
I try to think of it as coaxing the ore from the rock. Safe travels.
What about you?
What's your trouble? Not much to it, really. We fish and keep to ourselves.
Wasn't there someone who gave me a quest over here? Or is it the other way around?
Stories about Morrowind. This mine, we're getting to. I've seen this before.
Bitch, I don't know your
we
life.
need some medicines to combat the the August.
I think it's the other way around. There's someone we're supposed to save along this river that belongs to this settlement. And then, yeah. But okay, here we're gonna save. And afterwards, in the next episode, we're just gonna go upstream, up, until Iverstead. And from there, we're gonna climb this way all the way to High Hrothgar, and etc. etc. We're gonna continue with the main quest over there. So let me select the main quest right away. Where is it? Missing in action. The way of the voice. Speak to the Greybeards. That's what we are doing right now. Yep. Sounds about right. Okay. Quick save. Save.
You did.
And thank you for whoever who's still watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And hope you enjoy the episodes to come. Because we are doing this. We are going a full year of Skyrim questing.
Noise.
Okay. I always forget to actually mention this, but now that Jack is with us, follow the Jack Reinhardt also on Twitch.
Ah, thank you for the time. I appreciate. There's no need, but I appreciate.
And cool. He's not here with us, but he does join us from time to time as well. Papu.
Yes.
On Twitch as well. And all right, catches you later. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.